Hey guys, welcome to a new video. In today's video we're going to look at a Leetcode problem, and the problem's name is largest substring between two equal characters. So in this question we are given a string S. We have to return the length of the longest substring between two equal characters, excluding the two characters. If there is no such substring, we have to return -1 as the output. And by definition, a substring is a contiguous sequence of characters within a string. Now let's take these three examples and see how we can solve this question. So in this example, there are two characters A and A. This is at 0 and this is at 1. And there is no substring between them. So 0 is the output. Here in this case, you can see A is appearing here and A is appearing at the last index. So first index is at 0, second index is at 3. And there are two characters in between. So you return 2 as the output. So how are you getting 2 is right index 3 minus left index 0 minus 1 is equal to 2. So answer is 2. And in this case, there is no common character, so we return -1 as the output according to the conditions. Now let's take this example and see how we are getting the output. So if you observe these three examples, you are finding for the leftmost index and the rightmost index of a common character. So we need to keep track of the left and right index and then find the characters between them. So to keep track of the characters between them, I'm using a hash map. To fill the hash map, I'm iterating through the input string from left to right. Let me create the hash map. So I is initially pointing at the 0th index. We check if that character is present inside the map or not. No, it's not present, so add it as the character and add its index. Index is 0. Now we move I further. So inside the values, we are going to keep adding the leftmost index of the character. And as you find a match, so I will be the rightmost index and you have the leftmost index in the map, and then you'll find the difference between them. I also create a variable max and set it to -1, which will be our output. Because there might be multiple occurrences of leftmost and rightmost indexes, we have to find the longest distance because we need to return the maximum length of the substring between the two matching characters. We check if B is present inside the map. No, so add B and add its index. Index is 1. Now we move I further. I is equal to 2. We check if it is present inside the map. Yes. So get its leftmost index and calculate the length. Length is equal to, like I said, right minus left -1. So right is 2, I is 2, left is 0, -1. So you get 1 as the output and update it with max. Max is -1 and update the current max. Out of them, 1 is max. So this is the max substring. Now move I further. Now I is here. I is equal to 3. Check if the character is present inside the map. Yes, it is present, and this is the leftmost index. So calculate the distance between them. Right is equal to I, 3, and left is equal to the value present inside the map, which is 0 and -1, so you get 2, and update it with max. Max is current max, comma length, so you compare it with 2, current max is 2. Now move I further. I is pointing at 4. Check if it is present inside the map. Yes, it is present, so calculate the distance. Right is equal to 4 and left is the value in the map, so 1 -1 equal to 2, and update the max. 2, max is 2. Now move I further. I is equal to 5. Check if the value at I, which is B, is present inside the map. Yes, it's present. Get its value and calculate the distance. So right is 5 and left is 1 and 1. So 5 minus 2 is 3. And update the current max. 3 and 2 will be compared and max is 3. Now I is at 6. Check if the character at I is present inside the map. Yes, it is present. So get its left index and calculate the distance. Right is 6 minus 0 minus 1 is equal to 5. So length is equal to 5 and update it with current max. Current max is 3, 5, which is 5. And move I further. And I is 7, which is greater than the length of the strings. So we end the iteration as it goes out of bounds. And whatever is present inside the max variable, which is 5, will be returned as the output. So these are the 5 characters. And this is the left index and this is the right, and the substring length is 5, so that is the output. Now let's implement these steps in a Java program. So this is the input given to us. Let's take the second example. So S is equal to ABCA, and we have to return an integer as the output. So first I start with creating the map, and then I create a variable max, which is equal to -1, and then we iterate through the string from starting index till the end. So we start from, so right pointer is pointing here. We extract that character, ch is equal to a. We check if it is present inside the map. No, it's not present. So this will be skipped and this will be executed. We are putting that character at right. Character at right is a. So add it as key and add its index, which is right is 0. as its value. Now move right to the next index. We extract the character at right, ch is equal to b. We check if it is present inside the map. No, so this will be executed. Add that character b and set its index as the value. Now move with the right pointer. Extract that character at right. Character at right is c, so ch is c. Check if it is present inside the map. No, it's not present, so else block will be executed again. Add the character at right. Character at right is c and set its value as right. Right is pointing at 2, which is the leftmost index of c until now, which is the first occurrence, that is the leftmost index of c. Now move right further. Character at right is a, so ch is a. Check if it is present inside the map. Yes, a is present inside the map. Get its left pointer from the value. So map.get of character at right. Character at right is ch. So get its leftmost. So this is left. Now we calculate the distance, that is right minus left minus 1. Right is equal to 3. Left is equal to 0 and minus 1. So 3 minus 1 is 2. And current max value is, so max of minus 1 comma 2. So max will be updated to 2. And in the next iteration, right is out of bounds. So we end the iteration because right is equal to 4. So right is 4 and length is 4. This condition will fail. And we come out of the for loop. And whatever is present inside max, max contains 2 as the answer. So 2 will be returned as the answer, which is expected here. So the time complexity of this approach is O of n, where n is the length of the input string as given to us. And the space complexity is also O of n, because we're using a hash map to solve this question. That's it guys, thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video.